KJ, you held your own the other day. The numbers didn't really tell the story of the game. How'd you feel like you guys executed, especially first 2.5 quarters against A&M, what they did?
I feel like we did pretty good. I mean, held them to 7 points, got 2 3-and-outs like the first 2 drives, and got an interception. So, thought we executed well. But you seen the fourth quarter, we didn't really execute well, and they were able to start running the ball and get everything going. So, I think the biggest thing is just going back to practice and just being able to finish during practice. And I feel like we'll be prepared for those moments, no matter what the offense guys going on. That was the message to my guys. The main thing was like, if the score had to be 3-0, then it had to be 3-0. Like, we got to execute on our core. We can't really worry about what that side of the ball is doing. So,
kind of in that same vein, I mean, through the first 4 games, we saw a lot of this team celebrating each other's victories, whether regardless of the unit, whether it was offense, defense. When it's kind of the flip side and you guys are having to depend on each other, what's the dynamic on the sideline of trying to keep each other in the game?
I feel like it's a good dynamic. I feel like that we trust each other, and I feel like we built that, especially the first 4 or 5 games. Like, we knew, like, hey, like, if they made a mistake, like, we'll go out there and clean it up for y'all, and if we let somebody score, then they would go out there and score again. So I feel like we were really together. We never really doubted offense. Yeah, they were like sluggish, and it was like kind of like a struggle for them. But at the same time, like, we were like, hey, we'll just go out there, try and create a momentum play for y'all, and we'll pick y'all up. Because we know, like, later on in the season, like, we might have a struggle game on defense, and we're gonna need them to pick us up. So,
how much different is it for you guys? Like, your expectations have drastically changed, where you feel like you can go out there this year, you can stop a team on the goal line like you did the last 2 days, or last 2 games, and then hold a team to 7 points for 2.5 quarters. I mean, how much different is that for you guys this year, and how have you kind of grown in that fact?
Yeah, I think it just goes back to the confidence piece. I feel like we're playing more confident. I believe, like, we think every single time we go out there, like, we're going to stop somebody no matter what happens. No matter if they start at their own 20 or if they start on our 20, we're going to stop them. And we're going to defend every blade of grass. That's the main thing, that a message that we harp on defense is defend every blade of grass, make them snap it again. And that's what we did on that 4th down stop on the goal line.
Diesel is a guy that's kind of shown his value in these short yardage situations. I mean, what kind of teammate has he been, and what have you seen from him in his goal line stand?
He's a great teammate, and I feel like he's improving every week, and I really am proud of him. And I see the improvement, like I said, every week. He just got to keep going and keep believing in himself. I think that's the main thing. Just keep believing that he can play in this league, and it's shown them the first 2 games in the SEC. So,
JJ, you talk about how important field position is. What's Ethan Williams giving the special teams as far as putting you on a good position?
Oh yeah, he's doing a great job. Him and Kyle Ferry on kickoffs. Like, they pinned him inside, I think, the 15 on one of the kickoffs. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure it shows that, hey, they'll be able to flip the field. And we really appreciate that as a defense, being able to start on their side of the field, so that it keeps their offense, they have to be more open. So,
you guys took a hit, obviously, when Will went out the second game, and a lot of guys had to step up, and you're starting to see players emerge like Travion and Dink and Red Hitler, guys like that. I mean, how have you seen that group kind of rally, or y'all's group rally around each other to make up for losing a guy like that?
Yeah, I think we're improving every week. I mean, like I said, you see the depth now. Like last year, we didn't have that depth, but since Will went down, we were able to rely on guys like you said, Trey and Red, to step up in his place, especially Red, especially on 3rd down and pass rushing situations. So I feel like we're just going to keep improving and keep building on our depth for sure.
You think about the second half, like, what would you like to see this defense be even better at?
The main thing, just finishing. That's the main thing. Like I said, it starts in practice. Because, I mean, sometimes in practice it's a struggle to finish practice. I feel like we kind of get caught up in, like, clock watching sometimes. So I feel like we just got to do a better job finishing and keep improving to be able to finish games like the one on Saturday and hold teams to 7 or less.
Jerron Manning had a pretty big game on Saturday. What does he just bring to the defense, you think?
He brings a lot of energy, for sure. I mean, there's nobody like J-Man, for sure. I feel like he definitely plays with a lot of effort. He played a lot of snaps on Saturday. He made an impact, so it's great to have him around. I'm glad that they brought him in because he's a big piece in the back end.